The galaxy had long whispered about the Aetherius armor, a legendary suit said to grant invincibility to whoever could wield it. For centuries, alien civilizations vied to claim it, but none succeeded. The suit resisted them all. Every race, from the four-armed Xyler to the shape-shifting Vren, tried to wear it. And every race failed. Some said it had a consciousness of its own, choosing only those it deemed worthy. Others dismissed it as a myth. Commander Jake Reynolds of the United Earth Fleet didn't care about myths. He cared about results. His fleet had been cornered by the Terral Dominion, a militaristic alien race that outnumbered Earth's forces 10-1. Humanity had survived against impossible odds before, but this time, Jake knew they needed more than strategy, they needed an edge. The armor had been located on a remote asteroid orbiting the dead star Helion 9. Jake's ship, the USS Resolute, pierced the vacuum with sleek precision, cutting through Terral surveillance like a knife. Inside, the crew prepared for a mission they hoped would change history. "Captain," said Lieutenant Emma Hayes, the fleet's tech specialist, her voice tight with anticipation. "Sensors confirm the armor is intact. And, it's reacting to our presence." Jake frowned. "Reacting how?" "It's almost as if it recognizes us. The energy signature spikes whenever a human is nearby," Emma explained, adjusting her glasses. "Other lifeforms trigger nothing. But humans, it's like it's waiting for us." The asteroid chamber was immense, lined with crystalline structures that pulsed faintly with blue light. At its center rested the Aetherius armor, suspended in a gravity field. Its surface shimmered like liquid metal, intricate runes glowing faintly. Jake approached, his pulse quickening. He extended his hand cautiously. The moment his fingers grazed the surface, a shockwave of light cascaded through the chamber. The armor detached from its field and hovered around him, as if recognizing its new master. "Sir, it's bonding," Emma whispered. Jake felt a surge of strength coursing through him. The air seemed denser, time slower. The armor was no longer an object, it was a living extension of him, merging with his very essence. "They said no alien could wear it," Jake muttered, flexing his fingers. "But I feel like I could lift a star." Outside the asteroid, the Terral fleet had detected the Resolute. Hundreds of their ships swarmed, ready to obliterate the human threat. But when Jake emerged in the armor, their communications jammed, sensors went haywire, and weapons misfired. The Aetherius armor emitted a pulse of energy that distorted reality around it, rendering the Terral fleet almost helpless. "Engage!" Jake commanded, his voice amplified by the suit's neural interface. Energy tendrils shot from his palms, disabling enemy vessels with precision strikes. Humans aboard the Resolute watched in awe. The armor didn't just protect, it fought, anticipated, and adapted to each threat. Lieutenant Mark Benson, Jake's second-in-command, shouted over the comms. "Sir, the Terral are retreating." Jake smiled beneath the helmet. "No, they're learning too slowly. We finish this." By the end of the battle, the Terral Dominion had suffered unprecedented losses. Entire fleets were immobilized, their technology scrambled by the armor's adaptive energy field. Humanity had not just survived, they had rewritten the rules of galactic warfare. Back aboard the Resolute, the crew gathered around Jake. The armor retracted slightly, as if acknowledging their teamwork. Emma's eyes shone with wonder. You just did what no one else could," she said. "The armor chose a human." Jake shook his head. "No. We did it. Humanity has always been underestimated. We improvise, we adapt, we fight, differently. That's why the armor responded. Not to me, but to what we are." News of the Aetherius armor spread like a supernova. Across the galaxy, alien civilizations reconsidered their assumptions about humans. The stories told in whispers, mocking Earth as weak, ended abruptly. Humanity was no longer just a minor race, it was a force to be reckoned with. Within the Earth fleet, Jake knew the armor was both a gift and a responsibility. It couldn't be hoarded, and it couldn't be used recklessly. But with it, humans had gained a chance to protect their species, and the countless others who relied on fairness and balance in the galaxy. Months later, at the Galactic Council, ambassadors from dozens of species gathered to witness humanity's rise. Jake, clad in the Aetherius armor, stood tall. The armor glimmered under the council's lights, an emblem of what a single human could achieve when determination met opportunity. "Let this be a lesson," Jake said, voice resonating through the chamber. "No one underestimates humans anymore. We adapt. We endure. And when the time comes, we will prevail." The hall erupted in stunned silence, then a cautious applause. Somewhere, deep in the council chambers, a Vren diplomat muttered, "Perhaps, we judged them too quickly." Jake returned to Earth a hero, but he didn't think of himself as one. The armor had chosen him, yes, but it had also chosen humanity. And that choice, that acknowledgement of human resilience and ingenuity, was far more powerful than any weapon in the galaxy. For centuries, alien races would remember the day a human touched the armor, and changed everything.